Hey y'all, welcome to Freedom Makers. I'm Amanda, and today I am sitting back on the deck again. There are turkeys, lots of stuff happening outside. You guys said that you enjoyed seeing behind me here. You can see the cane up in the distance. There's a holler back here. They do have hogs here on the property behind me here, and so anyway, it's just a peaceful place to sit out on the deck. I wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you guys this morning about a question that I'm getting very frequently, and that is, how in the world, girl, are you going to afford to buy a house? Well, I have created an income from home. I do not have a job in any traditional sense. I don't go anywhere to work, and so people are very curious, how in the world do you save money? How do you make any money? There is a very simple answer, and I can answer it in one word. The only way to be a single stay-at-home parent is entrepreneurship. That's it. You have to create a job. You have to be an entrepreneur. If you are going to stay at home and be a single parent, you have to create that income. So what I have done for myself is first to create a business with doTERRA. I sell essential oils and I recommend different products to people based on their needs and their health care. A lot of people right now are looking for alternatives in their health care because the medical field is changing very rapidly, and for many people it's not for the better. And so people are looking for a more natural resource, and with doTERRA I can create an income for myself while helping other people and helping myself. So doTERRA has really helped me on my health journey. I've tried a lot of different things throughout the years. I have several chronic conditions that I have to manage, and among those is endometriosis. I just had surgery from that, so I don't believe in just a natural response. If you need a surgery of some kind, obviously you need to have that handled. I definitely tell people to refer to and consult their doctor. I'm not a physician. I'll never claim to be, and I'll never pretend to be one. All I can do is tell people what my experiences have been, how I have reduced chronic inflammation and pain in my life, gotten more restful sleep at night, I have more energy during the day. We naturally repel bugs. Everything that you can think of, we do naturally. And most of that is with essential oils. And so having changed my lifestyle over to that, I now can help people and give them recommendations based on my experience and the experience that I have with helping others. So I may not have every condition under the sun, but there are a lot of people that I have helped, and I can pull from those situations as well and tell people, well, this person had these issues and then we tried this and that helped them. So a lot of it is just in referring back to similar situations. So if that's something that you guys need help with, if you find yourself in one of those places where you're looking for more natural ways and just need help kind of knowing what to branch into, I do have, like I said, personal experience, and I've also helped a lot of people. So I do have a silver business with doTERRA. That just means that I've reached a particular rank with doTERRA. It's a leadership rank, and because I have helped people, and I've also helped other people create a business as well. So that is part of that rank, and so it's a really exciting thing to do. It involves my passions. I love natural world. I love the plant world, and so by taking the oils from different plants, I can use that to help people. And so it's very rewarding. I love my job. It's like a job because I can decide how much I want to work. I decide who I want to work with. I help people that genuinely want help and that are kind. Those are pretty much my requirements. And because I've in the beginning I felt like I kind of had to work with anybody that would work with me just because I wanted to get things off the ground. But now that things are, I only work with people that are nice. So it's just very freeing and rewarding to know that I have full reign over my income. I can decide how much I want to work. If I need to earn a little extra, I can. I have set up vendor events and things like that before to create extra revenue by getting my name out there and creating relationships with more people. So that's fun. It's something I like to do every once in a while. I met many of you at the gathering that was a couple of months ago. I think that was March or April. I can't remember now. And I had a vendor event set up at that, so I got to meet several of you guys and help several of you guys. So that is my first stream of income. My second is YouTube. YouTube lately is creating more income as my channel is growing, but it's still not enough to live on by any means. So it does help me to make an extra car payment every now and then, things like that. I get to save a lot of that money. I did live with my parents for almost 5 years before coming down here and deciding to start looking for property of my own. And during that time, the first 2 years, I didn't do much in the way of income. I was healing, and I was taking care of their home, and it was a very stressful time for me because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. So I didn't save a lot of money during that time, but the last 2 years I have been able to save a considerable amount, and so I feel like I have a little wiggle room. I have a cushion now. If something goes awry, I have a little buffer there, I guess. And so we're in a place right now that things aren't so stressful, that I'm constantly worried as I once was. But it took time to build that business and to build what I want. So I am a firm believer that if you want to create something, you have that capability. We were made in God's image, and He is the creator. And so I feel like that is part of who we are as well. We can create what we want out of life, and we can make life what we want it to be. A lot of it's in our thought. So if you are very negative and you think very negatively, you're going to have a negative life. But if you're positive and you're looking for answers and you're hardworking and you're willing to search out things, then you can find a better way. And so that's what I've done in my life. I've created what I want. I have created this channel, and a lot of it surrounds helping others. So my business with doTERRA I felt like it had to first and foremost come from a place of wanting to help people. The income comes later. But in the beginning, I felt like that's all that mattered. I wanted to help people. And so that's when I started YouTube. I wanted to take my life that was kind of miserable at the time, and I wanted to create something that would help others. And so in creating this channel and sharing my experience and sharing the things I'm doing on a daily basis to put up food and that kind of thing, it helps people to learn. And so as I'm learning, I share what I have learned with others, and God has blessed it in a way that creates an income stream for me as well. The third way I make money is kind of random. I do some affiliate programs. We have recently started with Green Kids Crafts in creating, they have boxes where you can create different things with your little people. As a homeschooler, it's been a very valuable resource. We've only had it this 1 month, but in the future it's something we want to continue. It's really cool. I can list that video if you guys haven't seen that. We were really excited about that. In the description box, you will find other things that are down there. I do sell the Dining on a Dime cookbook. I use that a lot, so I share recipes from that when I use it with you guys, and as you guys purchase that, I get a little bit of money. So that is the third way, just affiliates. The fourth way is even more random. Recently I was asked to can for a neighbor. I made some money that way. On occasion I'll clean a house for some cash, or a car, or do some yard maintenance. Like, you can do anything to make extra money. And so when I find that things are a little more tight than I am comfortable with, I can make money in just random ways too. So it kind of just depends on our need in the moment. If I feel the need to be stocking up, I'll make a little more so I can do that. There are seasons where I have a huge increase in my business, and there are months that are not so good. During the summer months with doTERRA, I tend to see a decline somewhat because people are focused on vacations and things like that, and are not as focused on their healthcare as people tend to be in the fall and winter. So I find that's kind of weird to me, but I have found that more people are interested in getting better when sick season comes around during the winter. So it's ironic to me. This to me is a lifestyle. So I want to stay well all year round. So I do all my stuff every day to keep myself well, but that tends to be a trend. So knowing that going into the summertime, I do find other ways to make some money. So like I said, it's all in just creating what you want. Just know what you need and figure out a way to create it. that's kind of just the bottom line of it. I have just had to create what I want, because the most important thing to me is to stay home with my daughter. And to do that, I knew that I had to make money from home. We don't get child support or anything, so I had to just create what I wanted. I wasn't okay with just, you know, living with my parents all those years and it be for naught. So I took that time, I spent it wisely, and I created something beautiful that will carry us into the future and that is stable enough to secure a home and to be able to afford what I want in my life. So we are still looking for property. I'm not sure exactly when that's going to happen. I want to take my time though, which is why we're here in a place where we can visit and help other people. So we're here at Deepsouth right now. I do spend time with my family on the coast and my grandmother several days a week, and so we're kind of bouncing around right now, but I kind of like it like that. It gives me the freedom to look and search out a place and it not be like I have to find a house now. I don't have to, like, if we're not in a house in 2 more months, it's not a big deal because we can kind of float around and it's okay. So I am planning this next week to go look at some RVs and kind of look at that avenue. I feel like that's better than a tiny house. So I don't know, we're just going to kind of wait and see what happens with everything. I don't have a hard fast plan, which is kind of unusual for me because I am a list maker, I'm a plan maker, and right now though in my life I feel like freedom is just, I don't know, it's less stressful. So I do want to be free on my acres. That's why I named my channel what I did, but it's also about the journey, guys. So I am just going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy what every day brings. We have a lot of fun, my daughter and I, and so we're just going to kind of enjoy and see where God leads us to as we continue to do the things that we love in our everyday life. So I don't know if any of that helps you guys. I know that there have been a lot of people ask about my income, and a lot of other moms ask and say, hey, I want to stay home, but I don't know how to create an income. I don't know, like, what are you doing? Are you cleaning houses? Are you babysitting? Like, what are you doing behind the scenes? And so this is kind of me behind the scenes. I have to think about income from a lot of different ways, and combined it works. So it's all though in a realm of things that I love. I feel like that's very important. So I want to harp on that again. Do something that you love. If you don't like any of the things that I'm doing, you have no interest in the plant world and oils, whatever, that's not a big deal. Find something that you love and create an income with that. So it's possible for anyone. I feel like anybody can do this. I'm no one special. All the time people, you guys in the comments, blow me away because I feel like I'm just a normal girl. To me, that's who I am. I'm just me. And I feel like if I can do this, you can do this. I'm not some superhuman Wonder Woman. I'm just creating a life that makes me happy and that I feel like is going to be beneficial for my child. So that's all it's about here. That's what it's about. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope this, like, that you can benefit from some of this, maybe glean some information here. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. If you do something else for income, I want you to share that in the comment section below. If there's something unique that you do, share it with us, because a lot of people are curious about this right now and are wondering what to do. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I appreciate each of you so much, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.